Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name's Kevin and this is Minisbykev, and I feel like it's an ongoing thing that I now have bananas in the background of every single one of my videos, but it's not intended. In this week's video, we are going to be going across country to pick up a dollhouse. My best friend got me this dollhouse on Facebook Marketplace and I could not say no. Now, I live in New England, but I'm from Illinois and I needed to visit my family anyway. It's been a while, so I figured, why not wrap it all up into one trip? We'll pick up the dollhouse, we'll see my family, and I come out a little richer with a free dollhouse. She got this dollhouse on Facebook Marketplace from someone she used to work with. Well, she found it on Facebook Marketplace, realized it was someone she used to work with, and messaged her. But the individual is giving it away for free, so my best friend got it for free, which means I got it for free. And man, is it massive. It is an older dollhouse. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's the Garfield. I'll put it up on screen. I talk about it in the next clips you're about to see, but it is a big dollhouse. It is massive, and I don't really know where I'm gonna put it because it's huge. It's a really big dollhouse, but I'm really excited. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet, like what kind of style I'm gonna go with it. Maybe I'll just do like a Gothic Victorian, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm very excited to work on it and to have this dollhouse. So let's go ahead and let's jump in the car, drive across country, and get this dollhouse. Okay, we've been driving for 12 hours. We've been on the road for 12 hours. We still have another 4 hours to go, and it feels like I'm dying. So I got coffee, even though it's 8:40 p.m., but doing it for the dollhouse, you know? It's there at the end of this road, even if this road is taking forever. We're gonna have been on the road for like 17 hours by the end of this trip, one way. So I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm ready to just be done. I'm ready to be done. Let's get there. We got here last night, but I was very tired. I went to sleep, took a shower. Here's the dollhouse. Let me turn around the camera and I'll show it to you. This is it. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I will put it on screen if I remember to. It's very large. It's very, very large. Parts of it are missing, but that's fine. I can replace it. I don't know how I'm gonna get this into my car. So that's gonna be the next step. I think I'm going to have to flatten it. I think I'm gonna have to flatten it to get this to fit in my car because it is quite large, but it was free. So, and I'm very excited to like renovate it. Let's just figure out how to get it in my car. It's finally time to start taking this apart. My best friend already started. But this is going to be a process. And honestly, I need to take a bunch of pictures first so I remember how to put this back together. I'm gonna follow the instructions online, but oh God, okay, this is gonna be a process. This clip is just to give you an example of how this is put together. It was a lot of tape and hot glue that wasn't really that strong. And I kind of just took this piece off like a hat. This is the original shape of what it's supposed to look like. And the other thing I think was pieces from another part. And then this was just to show you that there was a lot of intricate stuff I found just randomly strewn about. We're starting to get the first layer off. I'm noticing that some of the things are not assembled how I think they're supposed to be. So it's like a little bit more difficult to take apart than I thought it was going to be. But I'm still persistent that I'm going to take this apart and bring it with me because I want to put it back together. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I haven't decided, but I am determined to at least try and save this dollhouse. Here's the other side of it. I realized I actually hadn't showed this side yet. So this is what the other side looks like, and we're gonna continue to take it apart. Okay, so this is where we're at. It turns out this is very, very difficult to take apart. This is still intact, these stairs. It kind of looks like a twister came through, but we're persevering, and there's only been a few splinters, and it's almost apart, as you can see right here. It's all on the ground. So, that's my life. Here we are. Here's the foundation of the house. I'm gonna try and keep this piece as is, so that way it'll be easier to put it back together. I don't know if these are supposed to be here. I don't know, I'll have to look at the instructions, but I think keeping it like this will be easier to construct. Hopefully it fits like this, but yep, it's now a flat dollhouse. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's been completely flattened, well, for the most part. And hoping that this fits in the car now because I didn't come here just for this dollhouse. I came to visit family. I'm getting some stuff from my mom. So I don't know. I think this will fit. This is a lot smaller. So I think it'll still fit in the car with the other stuff I'm getting. But we still gotta pack up the car. But this is it for tonight. It took a lot of moving stuff around, but we finally managed to get everything fit into the car, and it was really jammed in there. And then I loaded the stuff up, and we put it away in storage, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get to see it again soon. It has now been a couple weeks since I've gotten that dollhouse, and it has been sitting in my storage unit because, as I've said previously, this is not my permanent living situation, so I can't really like have a bunch of stuff here. There's not enough room, and I'm very excited still to work on it. It will be a while. Sorry if you can hear my cat eating in the background. He chews very loud. He's all the way across the room, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up on camera. But it has been a few weeks, and I'm still very excited to work on it. I do worry I'm at a point now where it's going to be very difficult to put it back together because something I didn't realize I was taking it apart is that there are pieces missing and used in places they're not supposed to. So for instance, on the second floor, instead of being the same all the way across, the person that built it did like dropped down a little bit, so that way there was a step down into the bathroom, so that way they could do a sunken tub, which like I get the idea of, but because of that, they used parts that were supposed to be used in a different part of the dollhouse. There's like a whole wall missing on one side, and it's gonna be kind of difficult to put back together, but I'm up for the challenge because I think, first of all, I think it'll be fun to watch, for you all to watch me struggle to put this together, but also I think it'll just be fun to push myself in a way that I've never pushed myself before when it comes to miniatures. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, even though it's been weeks since I've gotten it. I don't know. I thought about maybe doing like a haunted house, but not like a Halloween haunted house. If any of you follow Southern Gothic Dollhouse on Instagram or TikTok, I think she's on TikTok. I know she's on Instagram. I really like what she's doing. I wouldn't obviously copy it because she's doing more of like a Southern Gothic kind of vibe, where I'm just thinking about doing like an overall maybe haunted kind of situation. I just think it would be fun to do a house that has a story along with it, instead of just doing a house that's like, here are all these pretty rooms, to have a story that goes with the dollhouse, because I think it just adds a little bit more interest in my mind, because in another life, previously, I used to be an agented writer. I had a literary agent and I was trying to publish books. Never happened for me. Maybe it will in the future. But part of the thing I really like about it is the storytelling. So I think that whatever I do with the dollhouse, I need to have some kind of story with it. I think the story will really help drive me to work on it and, you know, finish it. Because I just work better when I have a story behind my miniatures, rather than, there's nothing wrong with doing just like a pretty room. I've done those before and I do like them. It just hits different. It hits different, you know, when you have a story behind it. It gives you some drive. But that's all for now. I don't really know when I'm gonna be able to put the dollhouse together. It really depends. Again, my living situation is kind of transitional, so I don't know when that video will come up where I'm working on it, but you will all be the first to know. And yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited, nervous, scared, but excited to work on this dollhouse in the future. But until then, if you like me or you like miniatures, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.